Good morning, Yatton. Welcome and welcome back once again.
Lovely to be here.
Yeah, it's lovely to be here again, isn't it, Mr. Hayward? And this is episode 5, I believe.
It is.
Wow, how exciting. It's time's marching on.
I know.
I mean, Easter holidays is but a distant memory now,
It is
isn't
indeed.
it? Yeah,
Seems
incredible.
a while ago.
That week has flown by. So, this week we've got a bit of a nature focus.
We have a bit of a theme going.
Yeah, which is exciting. We've got a special guest coming in, which is nice. And we've also got the Yatton School's wildlife reporter. Although, well, he's supposed to be coming in. I haven't actually heard anything yet. Have you?
No, I haven't. No,
which is
I'm
a bit slightly alarming.
Quite intrigued.
Yeah, I just hope that he does make it, but we'll see.
We'll see. We'll
nice,
see. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So, have you got any news?
I've got some news.
Oh, that's exciting. Already.
Some Yatton news. Have you ever heard, Mr. Oakland, of the phrase, "One swallow does not a summer make"?
Oh, I have, and that relates to not gulping down your drink.
Not that sort of swallow. No.
But it's the birds, isn't it?
It is.
Right. So what does that mean?
Do you know where that phrase comes from?
No, I don't. I honestly don't know.
It was Aristotle.
Wow, good gracious me.
Aristotle was a Greek philosopher, yes, before your time.
It is, only just.
Greek philosopher, Aristotle. And he said, "One swallow does not a summer make," which means that if one good thing has happened, it's not therefore certain that the situation overall is fantastic. Right. Or, in terms of the bird, the swallow, just because you see one swallow doesn't mean to say that summer is fully here.
Right. Especially in our climate.
Indeed. But the good news is that the swallows have returned and are now being seen around the Yatton area.
Oh, brilliant.
People are saying
really
they have spotted the swallows, which is a really good sign.
It's a lovely time.
That summer is on its way, which will be lovely. So have you seen a swallow yet, Mr. Owen?
I haven't. I have to say.
I've seen one or two.
Have you?
Just coming
keep my eyes peeled.
So swallows are amazing birds. Let me just show you a picture of what one looks like in flight there. Okay?
Absolutely stunning flyers,
stunning birds,
stunning
aren't they?
Flyers. Yeah.
And they're tiny little birds, but they have an incredible they're incredible birds because they migrate, they travel.
Right, so that's when they spend winter somewhere else, isn't it?
Yeah, and they come over and they fly over and spend the summer and nest and breed in our country. And they undertake an impressive 6,000-mile journey, migration.
Gracious me.
Between coming from South Africa up to the UK.
South Africa.
Those tiny little birds.
That is
astonishing. They come up for summer and then in the autumn they make their way back to South Africa.
But I know they leave because it's quite sad, isn't it, when you see them, the last one
see them on the wires ready to fly.
Yeah.
But 6,000 miles for those tiny little birds. It brings them across the Sahara Desert and over Europe and over the Channel. And then, of course, they make the journey back, as I say, in the autumn. So they nest here in the UK in the summer. But as they only feed on aerial insects in the air, like flies and horseflies and bluebottles and those sorts of things, their food source starts to run out later. They make their way back to South Africa in sort of September, October time.
Wow.
They cover in their journey around 200 miles a day, generally at around 20 miles an hour.
That's impressive.
And it's a dangerous journey, and sadly a lot of them won't make it because they might get hungry, so they have the risk of starvation, exhaustion, extreme weather. So lots of hazards for them along those journeys. So it's quite a miracle, isn't it?
It is a miracle.
Those tiny little birds make their way and come and nest in our country. There are other birds that do this. There's other birds that look a little bit similar to swallows, like house martins and swifts, but they also have a similar journey coming up from Africa. So if you're lucky enough to see them, they're beautiful little birds with dark blue and chestnut forehead and chin, and you can tell them with their sort of long forked tail.
They've got amazing tails, haven't they?
Yeah, like
really,
long fork.
Funny, yeah.
So if you see a little bird like that with a forked tail, it's probably a swallow. Okay, so look out for swallows. See if you can see any around Yatton. They are around. They might be nesting near you. Maybe let us know if you have one nesting.
That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
I think they're the sort of birds that often come back and nest. And that's another miracle, isn't it? Coming up from South Africa, and many of them find exactly the same nest that they nested in from last year.
Yeah.
But look out for other birds. There's lots of other birds who are joining us for the summer, coming to nest. Perhaps you can find out about some of them. Let us know where they've come from. One of the famous ones, of course, is the cuckoo.
Okay.
So I wonder if anyone's heard I haven't heard a cuckoo yet, but
no.
But listen out for the cuckoo. They are also birds
cycle,
that travel up from Africa.
Yeah, amazing.
Amazing things. So
good bit of news. Good news on many levels. Good, very interesting report there, and also a sign that summer's on its way.
It is.
The
weather's good, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. Well, it's been a busy week,
yes,
and there have been lots of children who've had birthdays.
Yes, so we've got birthday shout-outs for this week. So in the infants this week, these children have been celebrating their birthdays. So we've got Jacob from class 6, happy birthday. Oliver, class 3. Bonnie, class 8. And Samuel, class 6. Hope you've had a lovely birthday this week. Happy birthday.
And in the juniors, we had Sadie back on Monday, so she sort of included in this one too.
Yes. Yeah.
And Thomas from class 5, Sophie from class 2, Megan from class 12, Harrison from class 11, and Mark from class 2 have also, and I think the last three, Megan, Harrison and Mark, their birthdays today, which is exciting.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
So happy birthday, guys, and I hope
Have a good one.
managing to enjoy it and eating some cake in moderation.
Of course.
Yeah, of course, always. Thank you so much again for sending all of your stuff in. This whole program is about you and us sharing and celebrating the work that you sent in. So it's brilliant that you are doing so. Don't forget us. We'll put stuff out there. Get back to us. Anything you're doing, sending it in to us.
It's lovely to hear from you.
It is.
It's really good.
Always
really
a pleasure. Always a pleasure. What have you got, Mr.
Well,
Hayward?
I've got a nice pile of things again. Once again, don't worry too much. If we don't include you this time, then hopefully we'll include you next time. We'll do the best we can. I don't think we're having a spin to win this time, are we?
No, we're not.
We're
We're going to
save that for
next
next time.
Yeah.
But I will share some of the lovely things that you've
and everybody who's shouted out today will get automatic entry.
We will put your names
into the quality spin to win.
Absolutely, yes. It fell apart a bit last time, didn't it?
Yeah, it was some vigorous pulling.
We were getting a bit excited.
We were,
weren't we?
but then we were wearing interesting clothes.
We were indeed.
Can I just say,
yes,
Mr. Hayward?
Yes.
I think you're looking very dapper today.
I think you are. Do you think Mrs. Moyce will be pleased?
Well, I hope
with
so,
our clothing
because
today?
we've tried to take on board.
We do.
I felt like it was constructive criticism.
Yes.
So
feedback.
I think, feedback.
Feedback.
Thank you. It's always good.
Yes, we value that.
We do.
And we
always
respond
value
accordingly.
feedback. Yeah.
Anyway,
moving
on to your lovely things you've been sending in. Right. Oh, some people have been having a go at doing sock monkeys. Okay, so that's lovely.
Yeah, that's
from.
Was that Mrs. Bynum's?
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is Esme in 8J. That's her sock monkeys, and Esme's also written to Miss Plested saying that she's also been having a go at science, some of the science learning with cracking a boiled egg. So lots of good things. Well done, Esme.
Excellent.
That's lovely.
Everyone loves science, don't they? So.
Another sock entry. This is Evie, who's been having a go. Look at that. Lovely.
That's
beautiful.
Good.
Well done, Evie. Lovely sock monkeys.
Quite a few down there. Made some friends.
There we are.
Oh.
Okay. So, and another one. Evie with her sock monkeys. Well done.
So, and I believe that's
sock puppets
still running, isn't it?
I think so. Yes. So if you've been making any sock puppets, then
keep it going. Because they don't have to be that complex, can they? I mean, you can just get a sock and even put some googly eyes on it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, moving on. So this this one is from Emily in class 6I. Hello, Emily. And it says here that Emily's wanted to sent in her word of the day poster. She on the word week.
Oh.
W-E-A-K.
What, as in a period of... Oh, I see.
No, the other week. The other week.
One.
Okay. So we've got a picture there of Emily's work on the word week, which is quite interesting. So
Lots
it
of
says,
things on there that are...
my squash tastes weak.
Oh.
I don't like a weak squash,
I
do
don't
you?
like a weak squash.
I quite like it.
Yeah, it's got to have a bit of flavour, isn't it?
The branch is too weak for me to stand
Oh,
on.
be careful. Good choice.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Mummy is weaker than Daddy.
Well, that's controversial.
It is probably
Yeah,
controversial, isn't
I'd have
it?
to say in what context.
Well,
yeah.
It says here, Mummy is holding 1 can in each hand, whereas Daddy is holding 7 cans, including 2 on his head. Apparently, Mummy is weaker than Daddy.
Whoa, well, that's certainly...
Don't know what the cans
No,
are,
I imagine they're paint, wouldn't you?
I would think so,
Yeah.
yes.
But I would say possibly not something to try at home with cans of paint on your head.
No, that wouldn't be very sensible,
good,
would it?
great use of the word weak.
Weak, yeah. And also another one here, Miss Keeble's weak gin.
Ah. Well, yeah.
I think Miss Keeble likes a weak gin.
She probably does. Probably sensible again.
Very sensible.
Moderation.
Yes. But anyway, Emily, it's lovely to see your
great
learning
work
on the word week, and your pictures that go with it as well.
Oh, thorough
thorough
understanding of that word.
Which is lovely.
Yeah.
I know, Emily, you're missing your friends and your teachers, but it's lovely to hear from you, and it's good to hear about all the work you've been doing and the cooking that you've been doing, cooking a white chocolate and cranberry cheesecake.
Good,
that sounds lovely,
me.
isn't it? And cornflake cakes. And doing scavenger hunts and walks up Cadbury Hill. So it sounds like you're being really busy and doing some lovely things, Emily. It's really lovely to hear from you. Well done. Thank you.
Super job.
More cooking here. We've got a picture of Molly here. Molly wanted to send Miss Keeble a picture of the lovely cake that she's been making. That looks rather yummy, doesn't it?
Are they strawberries? Some fruit.
I think it's cut up strawberries.
That looks.
I think so.
Wow.
Good job, Molly.
Yeah, it looks very tasty.
Here's some Year 5 learning from Fraser. Did the Oreo experiment. You know quite a lot about this, don't you, Mr.
Yes, I do.
Yes. I did the Oreo experiment. They were yummy. Here's a picture of them before I ate them.
Good. Yeah, good. It's always
better to take a picture before you eat them rather than
that was to
afterwards.
Show. It's really clever actually. It's to show the movement. Remember we were talking last time about the tectonic plates?
Yes.
And when they move, they actually that's when you get earthquakes or volcanoes. And it demonstrated beautifully with Oreos because they crack and then you can move them along, and they taste great.
Well, that's a bonus, isn't it? That's a bonus. We've got various things here from Charlie. Charlie's been doing all sorts of things at home here. So Charlie, it looks like Charlie made one of those cards we mentioned last time to the care home.
Yeah, that was lovely.
Great.
Very nice touch.
Keep smiling, have fun.
Nice, absolutely, a good positive message.
Lovely, thank you, Charlie.
To keep smiling.
And it looks as though he's been doing some other learning as well. Might be some maths work there going on.
Charlie's been working hard.
He's certainly been busy, hasn't he?
Well done, Mr. Cox. Good effort.
And some writing about my spider.
Well, that might tie in nicely with our nature thing.
Wildlife again.
Yeah,
nature. Okay. All right. This. Let's see if I can open this up. So this is from Oliver from 3J. He's been busy this holiday building some famous buildings, some close to home and some a little further away. Can you guess what they are? So
try me. Well, that is quite obviously the La Tour Eiffel, isn't it?
I think it could be. Yes, it looks like that to me. know whether I've actually got the answers, but
Well,
that's
know.
what I would say. I
I think so. What else have you got? Let's have a look.
I've got that one here.
Oh, I'm going to say Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, I would say
Buckingham
that.
Palace.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
Brilliantly built.
Clever, isn't it?
Yeah. And then the last one.
Oh, I think that. Do you reckon Big Ben?
Big Ben. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Yeah, very good. Oh.
Oh, and there's
Tower Bridge.
it could be Tower Bridge,
Or it could
be a Clifton Suspension Bridge,
It could, or the Severn Bridge.
or the Severn Bridge.
So all of them are suspension bridges.
But it is a suspension bridge.
It is really well, and that really
I
well
think that's really
constructed
good,
one.
Oliver.
Yeah, nice to see
Enjoying
something
those.
different.
Really creative.
Yeah, a bit of design technology.
Right, Joshua. Joshua has been busy as well. Joshua has had a wonderful Easter. He's been helping his dad in the garden, as well as teaching his little brother Noah all about India. They dressed up in traditional Indian clothes and helped create a delicious Indian meal. They also recreated the Indian flag out of their Lego. So we've got some pictures here of Josh and his brother doing
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. And I that kind of links to someone else who's camping in their garden who did learning about different countries of the world.
Backpacking, wasn't it?
Backpacking, yeah. So that's another nice one. Oh, look at that.
Their Indian clothes.
Wow. That's really good. Nice way of travelling, but staying put.
And having fun in the garden.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
helping Dad in the garden, I think. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely pictures. We keep going. Emily in 9J. Well, this was to you, Mr. O, actually. Thank you for all the work for year 5. Okay. So we've got, again, you mentioned the Oreo plate tectonics.
Yep, enjoying that.
And we've got a few photos here just of some of the really lovely learning that Emily has been doing. So a bit of a mixture. There's some writing there and some maths, I think.
I think Emily's been working very studiously.
Lots of things. There's a crossword going on there.
Very focused. Well done, Emily.
Oh, and there's the plate tectonics Oreos.
Oh,
again.
yeah, that's great. Yeah, you can really see the movement there, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Thanks, Emily, for that. Well done.
Good job.
Big up 9J.
Okay. Jake from 11J has shared with us some of the writing that he's been doing on World War II.
Right, that's a year 6
Year
topic,
6
isn't it?
attack on Pearl Harbor. That looks really
that's
carefully
very
done.
good,
Beautiful piece of writing.
Yeah, good. Oh, excellent.
Thank you, Jake. Finn from Mr. Froggett's class has sent in a picture of a sort of selection of the learning that he's been doing as well, to show that he's working hard at home, which is lovely to see. He said he loves learning all about cubism, making picture of the pineapple. Also enjoyed researching World War II battles, especially Pearl Harbor. So he says he really misses school. Thank you, Finn.
What I like, Mr. Hayward, is the fact that children are enjoying, not just the obvious ones like the art. There's a good, lots of children enjoying history there, and geography and maths too. So yeah, well done.
Here's another one from year 5. Actually, Bobby in year 5 wrote to Miss Williams, and he sent in a picture of his spaghetti bridge.
Yeah, now that's quite clever, because that shows that something which is actually incredibly fragile, isn't it? You get your spaghetti out of the packet, it snaps really easily. However, when you group it together, it really makes it much stronger. So
He's done it in a sort of Jenga style construction, isn't it?
And that is supporting quite a
weight, isn't it?
Yeah, is that a bag of flour or something like that? I think it is, isn't it? Something heavy anyway, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. That's really good. Great effort. Okay. Right. So where are we now? So we've got Leo, who has done Lego Maze. He's been enjoying our Good Morning Yatton. And His favourite activities is Leo from 8I. Favourite activity so far has been constructing a safari jeep with his little sister and driving it around the garden to search for animals.
Oh,
there we go. Then researching on a map with the country and the continent that those animals are from. That's perfect.
Brilliant.
That fits in beautifully with our programme today, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And rocking around the kitchen, and they're trying hard to learn Mrs. Howard's dance.
Well, we haven't mentioned that for a bit.
We haven't mentioned that.
We worked hard.
We had quite a response to that, didn't we?
We did. But we did actually work hard, and
I'd like to say it was all complimentary.
I think some of it was.
Some of it was. But there we are.
Bit of dad dancing.
And there's some pictures there. Of,
brilliant. I'm sure people will be much better than me.
And rocking around the kitchen. I think that bit is.
Nice. Oh yeah.
He's doing a bit of dance.
That's
there.
better than he already looks better than you did on that.
Well, yeah. That's not setting a high bar, really, is it, to be honest? Right. How are we doing? Right, Ben, 5i. Good to hear from you, Ben. He has made the jam jar of post-lockdown.
Oh, sounds interesting.
Wishes. Yes. So from the year 1 learning, and there's a lovely picture of him here with his wishes jar.
Oh, like wishes. Oh, right. So you put in there things I want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great idea.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a good time to do that, isn't it?
It is,
to plan.
isn't it? Lovely picture. Well done, Ben.
Yeah, brilliant.
Good to hear from you.
That's really good. And
a big shout out to these people as well. Mr. Hackerson has sort of collated. This will go on the website. It might be on the website already, actually, but it certainly will go on the website. A sort of collection, a montage of people that sent Mr. Hackerson some learning. So we've got Nat's really ingenious Lego rainbow. We've got Ava here with a rainbow on her front door.
That's
lovely,
nice.
welcoming rainbow. Lana's more rainbows here. Lana's rainbows making everyone smile as they walk past. Isaac there looking very smiley, happy with his rainbow. Okay. Who else? Brooke and Lily, messages of hope for us all. Beautifully painted. Keep smiling. Good message, isn't it? Got Rosie and her family there with rainbows in their windows. Beautiful collage there from Willow, which must have taken ages to do
like
that.
A collage.
Really good.
Like a collage.
Not all rainbows though, because we've got a wonderful story. Tom's Amazon story that he sent in to Mr. Hackerson. Pages of it with illustrations as well. Well done, Tom. That's looking good. Ryan has been busy working on his times tables, which is good to see. We've got Martha and her sister Freya there. Look as though they've been busy in the kitchen doing some baking together. And Anna and Adam have been busy finding out about capital cities, inspired by Joe Wicks.
Right. Yeah,
Poor man's Mr. Taylor, really, isn't he?
Yeah, if he works hard, he could be as good as Mr. Taylor.
Yeah. And also, Adam has been busy playing his guitar.
Nice to hear somebody getting involved in music.
Yeah, and I think there's a link there on the website that you can actually hear him having a go at playing.
Right. Yes. Well, we should definitely flag that. That reminds me, we need to mention about Mr. Hackerson's Song of the Day, don't we?
Indeed, yes. So in case you haven't caught it yet, Mr. Hackerson every week, the last few weeks, has been putting on a song a day with links to YouTube. Some of the songs that will be familiar to junior children from singing along in our assemblies on Tuesdays, but there are also some new songs. So I don't know if you've been this week. It's been West End musicals. I don't know if you've caught any of those and had to sing along.
Even if you haven't, you can always have a look at them next.
They're all there. The previous ones are all there, so you can look back. Who have we got here? Well done, Isaac. Isaac's story, Demon Hunters.
Wow.
Okay, lovely story there. So well done, Isaac. So still all these from year 4. We've got Ava's amazing Rousseau creation, Mr. Ogden.
Wow.
Look at that.
That is.
Look at that fearsome creature there in the middle.
That is amazing. Very.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Well done, Ava.
Very
That's
good.
brilliant.
Yeah.
So she moved all of Dad's plants into the front room to create her very own Amazon rainforest. There's something truly terrifying lurking in Ava's rainforest. Can you spot it? Well, the arrow's pointing there to Ava, which is but there's something in there.
Yeah. Pretty terrifying. Yeah?
Well done, Ava. That's really, really good. Amelia in year 4 has been really busy. So we've got some pictures of Amelia here. More planting in the garden, a healthy bike ride, and baking bread as well.
Perfect.
So really busy. Amelia.
All the things that we've suggested that we should do.
And more story writing. So Nat's amazing story, Survivors for Life. Which obviously you've taken a lot of care over. That looks amazing. Look forward to reading that. Yeah, okay, brilliant. So well done all of those people from year 4 for sending in your learning.
Really lovely to see. Good stuff in there. Well, as you know, Mr. Hayward, there are some very real problems out there which, our amazing NHS frontline staff are putting themselves on the line for every day in work. For that, we're eternally grateful. But there are some problems which aren't quite so serious that we can help sort out, and we're very fortunate to have our agony aunt Marge.
Yes, we have.
Who helps us to sort
those problems out.
Yeah. So we've got a couple today, very real problems to the people.
Shall I read out the?
Yeah, if you like, and I can be Marge today.
You can be Marge. Okay. So first problem that someone sent in. Dear Marge, my husband has been suffering from delusions of grandeur and thinks that he's a TV presenter. When he comes home from work, he can't stop talking about his new morning chat show and tries to interview me about my day, holding a fake microphone. He hasn't got a chat show. He's a teacher, and not a very good one at that. Please help. He's becoming unbearable. Yours, Mrs. O.
Interesting. Well, luckily, that's a very real problem.
What did Marge say to poor Mrs.
Marge replied, Dear Mrs. O, yes, you are correct. Your husband is a teacher and is definitely unbearable. A little bit harsh, I think. You are also correct when you say that he is not a TV presenter.
Right.
Sadly not. I suggest that you hide his fake microphone and put him on the naughty step. Good luck, Marge. Well, very sound advice.
Sound advice as always from Marge.
Yeah, very good. Okay.
There's one more.
One more, yeah.
Dear Marge, can you help me? I teach in a junior school in North Somerset.
Another teacher.
Don't know where. And every week I play the piano for singing assembly.
Oh.
For some time now, I've noticed that I have some excessive wear on my motorbike's front tyre. Could you recommend a good, reasonably priced tyre fitter? Yours, Hark Mackerson.
Interesting. Sort of vaguely familiar name, isn't it? And Marge is written because she's quite sharp. Dear Mr. Hackerson, brackets, we know who you are. I've heard that Bill's Tyre Emporium does a good deal on tyres for clapped out motorbikes. Kind regards, Marge.
Wow.
Well, there you go. 2 very real problems sorted out.
Right, I hope that helped you, Hark.
Hark. Mr. Mackerson. Yeah, nice one. Okay, so that leads us in, because you need to smile, don't you, Mr. Hayward?
We do need to smile.
Have you got any jokes for us?
We have. So, some jokes that you lovely people out there have been sending us. So this first joke is from Emily in 6i.
Oh.
Okay. It's a knock-knock joke.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah, ready.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Done up.
Done a poo.
You just done a poo?
Oh! I fell right into that one. Well, that was harsh.
That's lovely. Well done, Emily. We enjoyed that. Done a poo.
No, just fine.
Right, this one is from Charlie. Okay. And Charlie's joke says, where does an injured bee go?
I don't know. Where does an injured bee go?
The hospital.
Oh! The hospital. Nice one.
Nice one,
So
Charlie.
it's like hospital, but yeah, I got
Not
it.
hospital,
Got it.
hospital.
Ah.
And one more.
Oh, one more.
This is one that Sophia sent to Miss Keeble, and it says, what did the science book say to the maths book?
I don't know. What did the science book say to the maths book?
Wow, you've got a lot of problems.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, it's good. Well done,
Yeah, very
Sophia.
good.
Thank
Yeah.
you for the jokes.
Well,
keep sending them in.
Funnily enough, Mr. Hayward,
Yes.
I've got a joke for you.
Have you really?
I have.
I thought you might.
So, I used to work in a shoe recycling shop, but it was soul destroying. Anyway, moving on. Oh, I think our special guest has arrived.
Really?
Yeah, shall we have a look, see who it is?
Oh. Who's our special guest?
Oh, it's Mrs. O.
It's Mrs.
look.
O. Hello, Mrs. O.
Yeah.
I'll move out your way.
Come on in, Mrs. O.
Hello.
How's it all going? Welcome to
Very
Good
well,
Morning
thank you.
Yatton.
Yeah, very
Welcome to
excited to be here.
the mauve sofa
Yes.
or whatever it
Very
is.
nice.
So,
Lovely.
what have you got for us today then, Mrs. O?
Well, the lovely spring weather has
Yeah.
made me think it's really rather nice to get out in the garden and have a little look at what is appearing out there.
Well, it's funny because we were only just talking about nature a while ago. This is our kind of nature theme, so it's a timely intervention. So, what have you got for us?
Well, I think in the good weather, we're going outside, we're seeing that birds are coming out. You can hear nature, the sounds of nature. So I've been hearing wood pigeons, goldfinches singing, even an owl one night. So that's good. But also we can go out and have a little look.
On the camp out, we definitely heard owls.
Yes, definitely.
And I don't know about you, but I think the bird song is louder. I don't know whether it's because everything is quieter, but I've definitely heard a lot more birds. Have you?
I think they seem to be taking advantage of the lack of traffic noise,
Yeah, I
and
think
they're
you're
really
right. Oh, that's
enjoying
exciting.
their singing. So
Yeah, cool.
yeah, so I think if you want to go out and do some mini bee safaris, I think I've got a little spotter sheet here that is on the website, or on the Nature Detectives, and there are lots of little creatures you can go and have a little look for.
So what sort of things could we look for
Oh,
then?
things like, see how many you can find.
Oh,
So
that's
we've got woodlice, we've got earwigs, snails, stag beetles, ants,
Stag beetles,
a whole selection of them.
Yeah.
And what you might want to do is when you're looking, you might think, actually, do you know what? I'm really interested in caterpillars.
Yeah,
So you could
which
look
I am.
indeed. Well, on the Nature Detective site as well, they've got little caterpillar ID sheets. These are for moths, or you could look for the butterfly.
And where can we
caterpillars.
get these sheets?
They're all saved on the school website under
Okay.
the Nature Detective.
Ah, right.
activity
Okay.
tab.
Brilliant. So we can access them from the Nature Detectives part of the website.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
And
That's
did
good.
you know, Miss Rowe, that there's more
What?
than one type of ladybird?
No, I didn't.
There are several different. There are 12 on this sheet to start with.
Wow.
And you can tell the difference from the number of spots they've got.
Ah, that's clever.
So if you do manage to spot a ladybird, they might be coming out a little bit later in the year, because I think some of them might still be in larvae form. But
Okay, what do you mean by that?
like what they are before they become ladybirds.
Oh,
and then they
okay.
hatch.
Right.
Ladybirds.
So ladybirds hatch. That's really
I
cool.
know, I know.
How exciting! Right.
You might be into butterflies. I spotted one of these orange tips flying through my garden yesterday, which was very exciting. So you could look at those.
Oh, that's interesting. Somebody, I think it was Bear, who wrote in and said that they'd got some caterpillars which they were hatching out into. I think they were painted ladies.
Oh,
So that's really
wow.
exciting. Actually,
Oh, that's
seeing that
amazing.
transformation, which would be brilliant.
incredible, isn't it?
Yeah,
to go in
yeah.
as a little caterpillar
Yeah.
and come out as a little,
Yeah, amazing. I've never seen that. Another light tick.
yeah, sort
I'd
of
like to see
caterpillar
that.
soup turning into
Yeah.
kind of
Whoa. Incredible.
stunning. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be amazing to see.
Yeah.
Beetles as well. If you really, beetles are amazing. They go very quickly, scuttle.
Hmm.
But again, you've got a nice little beetle ID sheets. If you're interested in those, you could have a look at that.
It's quite nice to be able to identify them rather than just go, that's a beetle, and you go, oh, that's a whatever
Yeah,
beetle.
it is quite nice to be able to put a name to it. It makes you sort of feel, and then you start to look at them, you find out a bit more about it. It makes it a bit more interesting. I mean, like, you might even want to do a little fact sheet. So, like Charlie did earlier, which is great to see that.
Yeah,
well done,
I thought
Charlie.
about you, and then you said that,
Yeah. You must have known. Amazing. I mean,
So what
I've
have
been
you
quite
got?
interested in woodlice.
Oh yeah.
So I've been doing quite a bit of gardening, and I've come across quite a few woodlice in the garden. Some in the house as well. They do go about.
They do get everywhere, yeah.
And would you like to know an interesting fact?
I'd love to know facts about woodlice.
Well, a woodlouse can live up to 4 years. Yeah.
Good gracious me. Well, that is a long time, isn't
And do you know how many legs they've got?
it? Well, I would imagine it's about 6.
Well, funny enough, they're not insects.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
afraid. They're actually crustaceans,
Oh.
which means they are the relatives of crabs and lobsters. And
Wow,
they have
that is
14
amazing.
legs.
14.
And I had to go doing a little picture.
Yep.
I had to actually rub out a couple of legs because I did 16
You
by
put
mistake.
too many.
So,
Well, 14. That's a very good picture, though, Miss
thanks.
So.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, good.
I was
Oh,
going to
that's
colour it
amazing.
in, but then I realised they were grey, so
Yeah.
I didn't bother.
But can you get the? Can I
Yeah,
look at that?
these templates are also on the Nature Detective
Nice.
tab. So if you want to use this to do your own fact sheet
Yeah.
about any one of these mini beasts, or
We could have like a little pocketbook too, or
yeah,
anything.
like little
couldn't you?
naturalist.
Yeah.
What a great idea
Nice.
that would be. Well, you could make your own, of course.
Yeah.
And it'd be great to see some more. To
Yeah.
join Charlie's. So
So have you
Lovely.
any sort of tips about if you're looking at mini bees?
Well-
about what you should do.
if you're looking at minis, well, a good place to look is dark, damp places seem to be good places for
Right.
finding them. Under stones, under logs. Just finding those little hiding places, and then you can go and have a little look. If you happen to have a magnifying glass, that can be very useful because they are quite small. But to
Should
be
you pick them up at all? Or?
Well, funny you should say that.
Oh.
Let me just quick reappearance. Something like a little paintbrush is quite good because you can just scoop them up, and I've got a little container here. And then if you've got your little bug, you can just sort of scoop it in.
So that's a bit more. So you don't actually have to
So you
touch
don't damage
it
it
with your
because what you
fingers.
don't want to be doing is squishing them.
No.
Because you
No.
want to be able to put them back when you're finished
Okay.
from wherever you found them.
So you
from.
put them back.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're wild.
'Cause that's their
and we
habitat,
have to
isn't it?
Respect them.
Yeah,
absolutely. So,
yeah.
But it's great to have a
Wow,
look
that's
and find out about
exciting.
them. So
Do you think? I mean, did you know that the Yatton Schools
Yeah, I heard
wildlife reporter is
Wayne-
Wayne Shepherd?
Yes.
Yeah, actually. Hang on a minute. Yeah.
well, exciting.
He's here. He's not. We haven't seen him. No. Hang on. I'm just getting. Sorry.
Okay.
He's coming in. He's coming. Oh, he's out there already.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
look.
Right. Okay. He's out there, Mrs. O. I don't know whether
Brilliant.
you
I'm
want
gonna
to
go
maybe.
meeting them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great talking. And,
Yeah. Well, good
see you
luck.
later. We're going
Good
to do a
luck.
little bit
And
of
good
buffering
luck,
thing.
everyone. See what you can find out there. See if you can, either go into your gardens and have a little look because it's amazing what you can find. Or when you're out and about, if you're going out to Cadbury or you're on the strawberry line, just have a little cheeky look, see what you can find. Remember to put it back if you find anything from put it back into its home. And then tell us about it. Do some fact sheets or, take some photos or draw pictures, whatever. Sounds great. G'day. My name's Wayne Shepherd. I'm the Yatton Schools wildlife reporter. Now, I'm here today to look for some big critters. I've heard there's like crocodiles, reptiles, iguanas, snakes, big snakes, dangerous snakes. But it's all right, because I'm an expert wildlife reporter. And I've got all my tools with me. So come on, see what we can find. Come on, let's go. Oh, look, there's Mrs. O. She knows a thing about it.
Oh.
She's a nature detective. Yeah, g'day, Mrs. O. How you going?
The Wayne Shepherd.
Yeah, whoa, hey.
No,
Oh,
stop.
what is it? Is it a shark? Is it a croc? What is it? What's behind me, Mrs. O? Is it dangerous?
Social distancing, Wayne. Social
Oh,
distancing, right?
yeah, of
Remember
course.
the
Sorry
rules,
about that.
please.
Sorry about that. Keeps you 2 meters apart, isn't it? Right? Yeah. Okay. So, what have you found, Mrs. O?
Just having a little look. Dark, damp places, good places for finding little mini bees. You have to be quick, mind. they move. So
Oh, look at those little critters. What are they?
So we've got some wood lice. I'm getting rather interested in wood lice, so I'm very carefully. I can use my. There we go. Brush it in. Not damaged at all.
Oh, look, there's some little fellas there.
Yeah.
And there's some little big guys too. That's exciting, isn't it?
Must be young, I think.
Yeah. Wow, that's incredible.
You know they can live up to 4 years?
No way. 4 years?
Wow.
Well, these little guys can have a look. Can you put it down on this? Can I have a look? Whoa, that's amazing. Whoa, that's incredible. They got loads of legs, haven't they? Loads of legs. What else have you found in there?
Well, if you come on in here, I will going to have a look around the Bug Hotel and see if I can find...
Oh, is that like the Hilton?
Yeah, so our nature detectives made it a few years ago.
Oh, that's amazing.
And lots of brilliant hiding holes.
Wow.
Hard to see the bugs themselves. They're very good at hiding, which is
Right.
what it's all about. But we have some evidence. As nature detectives, we often look for clues.
Are they all self-isolating?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that?
So you can see the evidence. Probably slugs, I would think. Maybe wood
Oh.
lice.
They've been eating it.
Been eating that.
That's great. Oh, look at that little fella. What's that little fella flying?
Flying. Oh.
Like a bee, I think it was a bee or something.
Could be in the
Well,
water.
there's so much in the wild, isn't there? You can
It's hard
find.
to see being inside, but there's lots of evidence of little bits of webs.
There's all these little holes. What are they
They'll
for?
all be wintering over there.
What are the little holes for?
They're for little insects to hide in the winter,
Oh,
keep themselves safe
keep them
from,
all tucked up and nice and warm.
so they don't get eaten by the birds and all
Wow, that's good. This is a good wildlife area, isn't it? There's loads.
that. If you want
Loads
to
to
just
see.
lift that log up at your feet,
Whoa, all right. Is it going to be a snake? It's all right, I'm an expert at snakes. Hang on, hang on, hang on.
lift it right up.
Oh, look. Oh, my goodness. It's full of ants, Mrs. O. It's full of
There's an
ants.
ant's nest there.
Look
Earlier
at
on
that.
With some larvae, but I think they
Oh, look, that's amazing.
the legs.
They're all scurrying around. What are they doing?
We've got an ant's nest there. What colour are the ants?
They're like a sort of black colour.
Well, that's
There's one on me magnifying glass.
Because if they were red,
Yeah?
you have to be very careful.
All right.
They
Well, I'm
get
going to put it down again because
Put it back carefully.
look, you can see all the little pathways where they're all going, little holes. It's amazing. I'm going to put it back carefully so the little critters don't get too upset.
Nice.
Wow.
But their habitat. Well done.
Yeah, is there anywhere else we
Right.
could look, Mrs. O?
I thought we could have a little look under this plastic sheet.
Whoa, that's good. What's that?
Let's take things over here. So I'm going to do it quickly and see what we've got. Whoa. Wow, look at that massive.
Oh, look at that beauty. Here's a beauty.
Oh, and we've got a centipede there.
Oh, look at that. That's amazing.
Lots of
Little family of slugs there.
Wow. Do you know there are 40 different types of slugs?
No way. 40? I think they're
I
most
think
of them
this is a
in
yellow
our garden.
slug, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah,
And
that's
look at all these
amazing.
wood lice. Oh, there are millions of them.
Oh,
and we've
look.
got a worm. You can see its saddle there.
Oh,
And there's
So
another,
much
I
to
think That's
explore.
another yellow slug there, is it? Yeah, look,
so
hiding
much
under
to
there.
explore, Mrs. O. There's a
Look at
spider.
this.
There's a spider. Don't
Oh,
worry.
oh, yeah.
I'm an expert. Is it a...
It's not a black widow, is it?
No, it's not a black widow.
That's
It's
all right
beautiful though.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
It's
Oh,
actually
it's
gorgeous.
amazing.
Look at that wonderful web. That's amazing.
Yeah,
There's
it's
another one here.
beautiful.
And look at all these tunnels. I mean, they look rodent-like. I wonder whether it's something like a field vole or
Oh,
something.
could be. Could be.
That is really exciting.
Yeah, that's a great
Just
little
look
habitat.
at that monster.
Yeah, you better put him back. He looks
Yeah,
it's
I shall
going
put
to
these
dry
back.
out
We've
a
got
bit.
quite a few ants here as well, so there's probably another.
Oh,
ant
that's
nest.
great.
Right, put them back so we don't disturb
Even a bit
them.
of plastic's good, isn't it?
Absolutely. You can find amazing things.
Wow.
Nice one. Right. Well,
Is this the only place for wildlife
I was
around
going to
here?
suggest we head up to the dens area because there's
Oh,
lots of
no, that's a
damp
good idea. Watch it up there.
logs. Yeah.
Yeah,
bound
but there's
to
some
be up there.
dangerous critters up there, Mrs. O.
Well, you know, there might be red ants.
There's going to be some dangerous ones too.
Well,
Does
should we
she?
just go and have a
Don't
look?
worry, don't worry.
I mean, I think they get squirrels. I mean, they could be quite dangerous.
Well, crocodiles,
If you were an
alligators.
I sort of thought maybe social distancing. Wayne, we would have a little look under this log and see if we could find anything like maybe people.
Yeah, because like under logs, it's good and dark, isn't it?
Very dark
Yeah, what have we got?
and damp. Are you ready? 'Cause
Yeah, I'm ready. There's going to be a snake.
Oh,
Oh, look!
We have got some beetles.
Little beetles. Look at those little critters.
Yeah. And if you,
Can I move that?
if you hover
Can I move that?
and just very gently.
Can you get one in there? Can you
Yeah.
get one in?
I'm not sure.
No, you've got to be quick,
I
aren't they?
told you
Those
they
are
were
quick.
quick. They scuttle.
Yeah, they're really
Come
quick. Oh, you got one.
Oh,
Just give you a bit of space. But
Yeah.
look at that. Look at that beauty.
there you go. You can have a little look
Have
at
a look.
that.
Okay, thank you.
No, just make sure
We're
we
going
put
to
it
wash
back
our hands
carefully.
anyway. Look at that little fella. Look at that. It's a prime specimen. That's beautiful.
Right, I tell you
Right.
what, sometimes you don't see wildlife because
Right.
it hides away because they're frightened of people.
Yeah?
You don't find
What's that?
evidence or clues.
But what
And
have you got
here,
there?
We've got a half a nut
Right.
and a half-eaten apple of some sort, crab
Oh,
apple type, I think.
So
And
what do you reckon
when they're
that is?
split like that, it's usually a squirrel.
a
'cause they're good
squirrel.
at splitting them in half.
Right.
If it had a little hole in it, it would be
Yeah.
a dormouse probably.
Okay.
But that's so.
So not a,
looks like
not a
there's evidence
snake,
of
not a
squirrels.
crocodile?
Not a snake.
Are you
Just-
sure there aren't any
just
crocodiles
a
around
squirrel.
here?
I think squirrels are about the most dangerous thing.
Not
you
even
can
a
see around
wallaby?
here. Not even.
Are you sure?
Not even a possum, mate.
Right, no possums. Well, that's terrible.
Sorry about
Yeah.
that. Or bush
Well,
babies. No.
Well, thanks, Mrs. O. That was
That's
that
all
was
right. Well,
really
it's a pleasure
informative.
meeting you, Wayne.
And you can find all this, not even in your garden,
Yeah.
just maybe on a walk.
You can.
Just have a
yeah.
look. And if you've got a magnifying glass, you can take it, or a little pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
A
cool.
little jam jar would do nicely.
Now, let's have a look around. I'm not
Stay
convinced.
safe, and I'm.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
put
good.
this back.
Stop, Mrs. O, stop. Look over there. I told you. I told you.
Well, that's
Look at
not
that
a
big
squirrel.
fella. Look at that big fella. Don't worry, I'm an expert. Okay, let's go. Look at that. It's beautiful. Oh, he's a beautiful specimen. Look at this one. He's angry though, but he's beautiful. Whoa, hang on. You've got to be careful. You've got to give him a bit of space. But I'm an expert. You've got to move in like that. Move in. Secure the head. Secure the head. I've got it. Hey, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. It's only Mr. Hayward in there. Mr. Hayward. It is Mr. Hayward, look.
And I'd have got away with it if it wasn't for you wildlife explorers.
Oh, what a classic. Wow, that was exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very exciting.
Yeah, so I believe you met up with Wayne.
I
out
did,
there,
yes, I did.
And Mrs.
Yes,
O.
I did meet up with them.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
How did that work out? Was it all right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was all right in the end. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I did say you could have gone out there, Mr. You didn't have to do it in disguise because you were a nature detective.
Well, I was a nature detective.
And if you'd really wanted to do it, I would have let you go. But,
Okay.
but
Okay.
well, maybe next time.
Maybe yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, that pretty much wraps it up,
I
doesn't
think
it,
that's
today?
wrapped up this edition of Good Morning Yatton, except we're going to be going across now to Mr. Taylor, who's going to be leading us in some more exercise. But from us, for now,
Cheerio.
cheerio, bye-bye.
See you next time. Bye.
Hi, welcome back everybody. I hope you're all well. This is number 4 in our morning workouts or our afternoon workouts, whenever it is that you're doing them. As I said before, we're going to gradually try and sort of increase the intensity of each of the workouts, because hopefully you're kind of getting good at the other stuff and starting to build some confidence and some general fitness, which is really good. And I've seen loads of you doing it, so thanks very much. Mr. O and Mr. Hayward have shown me some of the pictures of you working out, which is brilliant. Keep that up, really good. So yeah, just keep going, guys. It's been really good fun. Hopefully we'll see you really soon. But just keep these going, keep you fit, keep you active, and having a bit of a laugh at the same time. So, as always with these things, what we're going to do things ever so slightly differently today. So we're going to do the warm up, then we're going to have the middle of the session, which will be 5 seconds more on and 5 seconds less rest. Okay, so we're doing 35 seconds on and 25 seconds rest. So that 5 seconds might not seem like a lot, but hopefully as the activity increases, that'll just kind of increase the intensity and reduce your rest time, which is a good way of improving your fitness. Lots of exercises you will have seen before, a couple of new ones as well, and we'll be working all parts of your body, so your legs, your core, your tummy, your bum, your chest, your shoulders, and your back. So we're doing a really good general all-round workout, okay? If you've got any questions or anything that you want to ask, or specific exercises that you really enjoy, then email into Good Morning Yatton, or bullet for the attention of Mr. Oakton, and he'll pass it on to me, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you've got, or if there's anything specific that you want to ask. Okay, so well done all of you. Keep up the great work, and let's get started. So we're going to same sort of thing as normal. We've got the bench out if we need it. We're going to do a couple of exercises on there today. I've just got a mat, obviously, just in case you just want a bit of extra support. I'm going to be working with a slightly smaller ball, a tennis-sized ball, one that you might want to nick off the dog or something like that. Make sure you anti-back your hands, obviously. Yeah, so we're going to be working with a slightly smaller ball today just to try and concentrate a little bit more on that. Okay, so let's get going then. So we're going to start off with a nice steady walk. Swing those arms and legs. As I always say with this, you should be out of breath. It should be challenging for you, but if you're in any pain whatsoever, you must stop. If things persist, then obviously make sure that that you get some help or guidance. But generally, if it's just a bit of muscle soreness, that's okay. A little bit of tightness, maybe you're using muscles and things that you don't normally use, that's fine. That'll go in due course. Just make sure those stretches that I do at the start and at the end, you might want to do those a little bit more frequently, because they'll help the muscles recover and repair, ready to be nice, fit and lean. Okay, so let's just pick up our walk into a bit of a jog. And again, as I said before, this doesn't have to be on the spot. If you've got a bit of room, if you're doing it in the garden or if you're in the lounge and you want to move around doing this, you can. One of the little exercises today is a bit more active running. Okay, so we're going to do that in the shape of a U. So make sure you've got a little bit of room to do that, but you don't need a lot. Okay, cool. So let's just pick up your heels, inside, so inside flicks, so left hand to right foot, just flicking in again, good, and then just swinging off your right foot and off your left foot. Imagine you're scoring a goal in football or taking a free kick. Okay, and then we're going to go backwards as well, so we're just going to jog on the spot and kick backwards. Good. Good, and then, and as always, just open up, so go forwards and then backwards and forwards, and then over and back. So we're just working your hip area. Rotate your arms, forwards and backwards, around to the side. Good. A little bit of a walk and a stretch, so just stretch down your hamstrings, pull your toe up. That means that you should activate all the muscles at the back of your legs. And again. And then with a knee lift, just pick your knee up, all the way up. So we're in that position there. So just pick your knees up as you walk along. Good. Everyone should be feeling a little bit warmer now. If there's anything still a little bit tight, maybe just your arms, maybe your shoulders are a little bit tight, or in your legs, just maybe rotate round. But things just tend to loosen off once your heart rate gets up. Okay, so we're going to start with star jumps. It's always a good one to start off with, gets you really moving. Don't forget, with all these exercises, you go at your speed. It's not important that you race through it. It's just really important that you work at your own pace, where you're comfortable. And then as you start to gain your fitness and your confidence, you can obviously start to go a little bit quicker. Okay, so star jump, obviously, is that one there. So we're going out, arms above your head. Again, if you're not quite ready to move on to the full one yet, then you can go out to the side and just push your arms up and get your heart rate up nice and quickly. Okay, so we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 35 seconds now. So a little bit more on the exercise, a little bit less on the rest. Good. We're off and running. Nice wide arms, nice wide legs. Push those arms up above your head. 10 seconds left. Good stuff, and rest. Okay, so next one we're going to go straight into. Now, we used the step before, so this time we're going to do an incline press up, okay? So again, you can still do this with your knees bent, or you can do it as a full press up. So we're going to stand on the bottom step, and we're going to have our body out nice and flat, and we're just going to come down into that press up position. So we're just working on an incline, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So 35 seconds of press ups. So we're just not working on a flat surface this time. We're working on the step. Maybe you're leaning on the sofa, the chair, something like that. Obviously make sure it's steady. So we're just coming up and down. Good stuff, 15 seconds left. Again, if you're doing it on your knees, that's absolutely fine. Down on your knees and pushing up. Should be feeling that across your chest, your triceps at the back of your arms and your shoulders. Okay, 2, 1, and go. Okay, and rest there. Okay, good. So we've only got 25 seconds break, so we're going to whiz through this. So this time now, we're going to use the step again, and we're going to do a tricep dip, okay? So this one, we're just going to put our hands on the back, knees bent, and we're going to come down and push up, okay? So if I'm doing it on the side, hopefully the bench won't move. I'm in that position there, and I'm coming down and up, okay? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So down and up. You might find this quite tough, so it's okay to stop. You can have your knees bent, put your legs out straight. It's completely up to you, but we should be isolating the backs of your arms and your shoulders. Keep it going, 10 seconds. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest, well done. Woo, that's a good burn on that one. So we've done quite a bit on our upper body already, okay? We're going to get into another running exercise now, okay? So now what we're going to do is what we call a U sprint, okay? So we're going to run forwards, then we're going to run back, a couple of steps to the side, and then out and back again, okay? So we're going to go for 35 seconds. Are we ready? Let's go. Forwards, back, sideways, forwards, back, sideways, forwards. That's good. Nice short steps. Go at your own pace. Pushing yourself nice and hard. Try and regulate your breathing. So we're going across, hands forward, and then back. 5 more seconds. Forward, back, and across. Last one. Forwards, back, and across. Good. And just rest there. Good. Good start. Good start, everyone. Whew. Don't forget to have a drink. Really important. Okay. So we're going to do a plank. Okay. And we're going to do the plank that we finished on last time. Okay. So this is the one where we come up onto our arms, full arm extension, and then down onto our elbows. So we're here, legs up. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Good. Good. 15 seconds. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Whew, that was a bit of a tough start. That's the idea though. That's really good. Okay, so we're going to take a couple of minutes rest. Okay, so what we've got now, I've just got a tennis ball. Okay, maybe it's a dog ball, a little squeegee ball you've got. And all we're going to do is throw it from left to right hand. Now whilst you're doing this, think about your breathing, okay? So think about taking some nice big deep breaths in. Oh, there you go. Not great concentration. Here we go. Concentrating left and right. Throw it a bit higher. Catch off the right. Catch off the left. Thinking about your breathing. Nice big deep breath in. Good. Got another minute of rest. Make the most of it. Keep concentrating. Throwing it on the floor, catching it. Think about a nice big hand and grip it really tight. So grip it. Throw it down and grip it. Feeling confident, do it with your palms downwards. So you're not catching underneath it and scooping it. You're actually grabbing it from in front of you. As you can tell, there are some kids in, which is great. Sure you can hear them. You all right, you lot? You can tell it's live, look. We have live children in the house. Okay, good. 10 seconds more. Our breathing should have come down a little bit now. Okay, good. So we're going to start with some squats, okay? So these are just going to be regular squats. We're not going to be bouncing like we did last time, power time. These are just regular squats. Now, with a squat, it's really important that you get nice and low and that your legs are in that right angle position there, okay? We don't want to be leaning forward, and there's no point, obviously, in doing a squat with a straight leg. So, bent knees, 35 seconds on, 25 seconds off. Are we ready? Let's go. Down. Chest up. Look forward. Just relax. Put your arms across your chest if you want to. Just up and down. Trying to isolate those muscles in your thighs, in here. So really power from a nice solid base. Also good for your bum and your hamstrings. Good. Keep those arms up. Feet facing forward. Make sure your feet are not pointing out to the side. Toes are facing forward. 5 seconds. Last one. And rest. Good work. Good work. Okay. Going to get the heart rate back up again in 25 seconds. We're just going to go into a jog and a punch. But what we're also going to do is try and climb the rope. So we're going to go 10 punches, 10 rope climbs. 10 punches, 10 rope climbs. Okay? So we're going to go in 10 seconds. Get ready. Meanwhile, our feet are turning over. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count them up. 10. 10 forwards, 10 up. Imagine you're climbing up a rope. Forwards, and up. Keep it going. Forwards, 5 more seconds, and up. And rest. Well done, guys. Good work. Whew, good work. Okay, now we're going to do some lunges. Okay, so these are for your legs again, and your bum, and your lower back. So a lunge is really important. Now, when you're doing a good lunge, it's really important that your toes, your knee and your hip are all facing forward. You don't want to be doing a lunge with anything out of line, okay? So we're going to lunge forward into that position there and up. Forwards, bend and up. Forwards, bend and up. Turn around. We ready? Let's go. And up. Good. Back again. Make sure everything's in line. Try not to wobble. Keep your balance. Good. One time back. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Good work. And rest. Okay, we've got 2 more exercises left to do. Okay. First one we're going to do is going to be a kangaroo jump. Okay. So I just want you to put your feet together and we're going to jump side to side, not forwards and backwards. We're going to jump side to side. So it should be like this. Okay? So we're going to do 35 seconds. then a little rest, and we've got one last finishing exercise, which will be for your core, and then we'll be into your cool down and recovery, okay? So, kangaroo jumps, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bend your knees. And again, you can go at your own speed. Just swivel your hips across. Chest facing forwards. Facing forwards, don't look down at your feet. They're in the same place you left them. So just keep working across, little bounces. Good work. Okay, we've got 10 seconds left. 5, 2 more, and rest. Good work. Okay, short break. Now obviously guys, you're watching this on YouTube. If you want to stop and have a longer break, that's absolutely fine. Okay, you don't have to do it and run it all the way through, but if you want to build it up as you go, then that's fine as well. So, the last exercise is a crunchie. This is one for your tummy. Now, when you're doing anything in the way of a sit-up or a crunchie, it's really important that you get your positioning right, okay? Now, I've got a microphone back here, so I'll put it there. So, feet should be a nice distance apart, not really super wide, just 6-8 inches apart. Knees always bent. Never do a crunchie or a sit-up with straight legs, always bent, okay? And obviously we're going to come down. Now, there's loads of different things you can do with your arms, and it's completely up to you, okay? You can rest them on your thighs and reach forward onto your knees. You can put them across your chest. You can have them wide. But really what's important is that you don't scrunch your chin onto your chest. I want you to try and look directly above you, okay? And all we're going to do, guys, is literally lift to here and down. We're not doing a full sit-up. We're just doing a crunchie, okay? So, knees bent. I like to have my hands on my thighs, and then I can push up to my knees. Okay, so heads up, and we're going to do 15, guys, okay? So do as many as you can, but don't try and rush them. It's not a race. Just do 15 in your own time. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 10. 5 to go. 3 to go. 2, 1. Good work. Well done. Nice and simple. And we'll do a few more crunchies, guys, as we start to build up our strength. We've done lots of planks, which is really good for your core, but we're also doing some specific work now to really isolate your tummy. Whew, well, that wasn't too bad, was it? So that's your workout for today. So you've got 4 really good workouts there. We are going to do some more, but it's really important that you do them at your own speed. Try and make sure that you keep your form right. Don't, like I said, don't scrunch up your neck. Keep your knees bent. All those sorts of things are really, really important because we don't want anyone hurting themselves, okay? Okay, one last thing now is your cool down. So this is where we're trying to stretch the muscles and get your heart rate back down to a nice settled level, okay? So first thing we're going to do is always 5 really big deep breaths. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. And out. And in again. And out. And in. Good, 2 more. Big deep breath in. Feel those lungs. And out. Last one. And out. Good work. Okay, start at the top. Let's just rotate your arms. We did those press-ups earlier on. You might be feeling it in those triceps. So just rotate your arms across with bent elbows. That should be stretching your shoulders off and your triceps at the back of your arms. And rotate your arms forwards, backwards. Good, and then twist your core. Really important this with all those core exercises we're doing for your tummy. in your hips and your sides. So rotate round. Good. Just rotate around the middle as well. Should feel that in your lower back. Good. Okay, so now we're just going to lift your knee up and put it down. Knee up, hold it for a second, put it down. Up, hold it for a second, put it down. Now this time as you come up, you're going to go out slightly to the side and put it down. So up to the front, out to the side, keep your balance and put it down. Up to the front, keep your balance, out to the side and down. One more on the right. One more on the left. Good. Then we're just going to come back over the other way on both sides. Last one. Good. And then that hip flexor one that we've done before. So just down on that knee position. This is the leg we're pushing forward. Good. And change over. Thinking about your breathing at the same time, guys. Good. Your heart rate now should be back down. Should be breathing relatively normally. Nice big deep breath. Good. Just shake it off a little bit. Shake it off. Cool. Well done, everyone. Great stuff. That was quite hard, that today. More intensity on the activity, a little bit on the rest. So see how you feel with that, but it's good to start building it up. As I said, you can use any of the workouts. You can put them in at different times. You can stop it. You can keep it going. It really does work for you and however you want to do it. So, have a great week. See you again soon. We miss you loads. And we hope to see you soon. Take care, everyone. See you soon.